production faster than anything's ever been ramped up before in history.
September 30th, 2025. The federal EV tax credit ended early. New cars in America were still hovering around $50,000. Insurance had already jumped. Gas in a lot of places was painful again. Most people just shrugged and kept driving. But here is what almost nobody notices until it is too late. The math behind normal car ownership is quietly turning brutal. And if you are over 55, the wrong car can quietly eat $90,000 of your retirement every decade. Not in one big hit. It leaks out through depreciation, fuel, repairs, and insurance. Month after month, year after year. That is exactly why Tesla is pushing the Model 2 at a shockingly low price. But here is the trap. Tesla did not hit this price by being generous. Tesla hit this price by making trade-offs, 7 of them. 3 of those trade-offs should genuinely worry anyone planning to keep this car past 2030. And one of them matters most if you are over 55, because it decides whether daily life feels easier or quietly frustrating. So in this video, I am going to walk you through the 7 trade-offs that make this price possible. What Tesla cut, what Tesla protected, and what you need to understand before you reserve anything. Near the end, I will underline the 3 risks that can break the dream the moment the warranty ends. It's because the Model 2 is not just a cheap EV. It is a gamble, and you need to see the rules clearly. And the first rule is the one Tesla loves to show on slides. It's range. Battery and range, the part that sounds too good. Tesla wants you to believe a smaller battery can still deliver big range. On paper, it sounds like a magic trick. In reality, it is efficiency. Tesla reduces weight. Tesla shapes the body so it pushes through air with less resistance. Tesla recovers more energy when you slow down. Tesla warms the battery in smarter ways so cold mornings punish you less. In plain language, it wastes less energy. That is how a smaller battery can feel bigger. But here is the truth that does not fit on a glossy spec sheet. Cold weather still wins. In severe winter, many EVs lose a large chunk of range. If you park outside in extreme cold and you drive long distances daily, you are not the target buyer for the base Model 2. The bigger issue is lifespan. This battery chemistry is being marketed as a step forward. On paper, lab tests can look impressive. But lab numbers do not always survive real roads, real heat, real cold, and real charging habits. So here is the clean line. If you plan to own for 5 to 7 years, risk is lower. If you plan to own deep into the 2030s, you are not buying a proven long-term battery story. You are beta testing a new chapter. If you are over 55 and you want this to be your last car, the battery question is not a detail. It is the foundation. A cheap EV becomes expensive the moment a battery replacement becomes your problem. 2. Butterfly doors, not a gimmick, a daily life solution. Most people hear butterfly doors and assume Tesla is playing games. Then they try to exit a car in a tight parking lot. Picture this. You pull into a crowded store parking lot. A large SUV sits next to you. You open your door a few inches. You twist your torso. You slide out carefully. Your hip complains. Your knee complains. You feel older than you want to feel. That is the real problem these doors try to solve. The design can need less side clearance. It can reduce the twisting motion people do when stepping out. For anyone with arthritis, knee pain, or a past hip issue, that matters. The second part matters even more. Repair design. Tesla learned a hard lesson with complex doors on expensive models. Motors and sensors can turn a door into a costly failure. The Model 2 approach is being positioned as simpler and mechanical. Hinges and gas struts, a practical part you replace, not a complicated system you rebuild. Repairability is not a luxury, it is survival. For anyone over 55 with stiff knees or a bad hip, this can be a quiet win. It is not about style, It is about pain, mobility, and convenience. 3. The headline price is real, but the real price is higher. The base price sounds like a miracle, but most buyers do not buy the base version. Range upgrades cost extra. All-wheel drive costs extra. Comfort packages cost extra. Many buyers land above the headline. That does not mean the Model 2 becomes a bad deal. It means you need to judge it the right way. Not by sticker price, by ownership cost. Here is the simplest version. A gas car does not just cost you the payment. It costs you fuel, service intervals, repairs, and constant value loss. The Model 2 tries to flip that equation: lower energy cost, fewer routine services, and lower total cost over time. So remember this is not about speed, it is about 5-year survival math. Over 5 years, a typical gas car can quietly eat more than $20,000 in ownership cost. In many cases, the Model 2 can land far lower. That gap is the entire argument. Gas bleeds you slowly. The Model 2 tries not to. If you live on a fixed income, this matters. That is not extra money. That is breathing room. And now let me flag something before we move on. So far, most trade-offs are about comfort and cost. Number 5 is different. Number 5 is where the car can go from cheap to own to total financial shock in one afternoon. But first, we need the trade-off that decides whether you can live with this car every day. 4. What Tesla cut to hit the price and why it matters to older drivers. Tesla trimmed the car everywhere. Most of the luxury feeling extras are the first to go. Premium quiet, premium seats, premium lighting, and the little comfort touches that make a car feel expensive. Tesla is keeping safety systems, core efficiency, and drivetrain durability while removing the luxury layer. So the car may still be safe and efficient, but it may feel basic. It may feel louder at highway speed. It may feel less refined than you expect. If your back and ears are sensitive, comfort is not vanity. It is quality of life. If you only care about the lowest cost per mile, you may accept the cuts easily. But you need to know what you are trading away before you live with it daily. Now we get to the trade-off that can erase savings fast. 5. Giga casting, cheaper to build, costly to repair. This is where Tesla saves huge money in manufacturing. Instead of building the body from many smaller parts, Tesla uses large cast structures. It is faster and easier to scale. It also creates a different repair profile. Here is the simplest analogy. It can be the difference between replacing one brick in a wall and ripping out half the wall to rebuild it. With large cast structures, certain impacts can force full module replacement. That is when repair bills can jump from annoying to shocking. Here is the harsh translation. One crash you walk away from can still erase years of savings. The structure can improve safety. You may be more likely to walk away uninjured. But the repair severity can rise fast. For buyers over 55, this becomes a decision about risk tolerance. You are not only buying a car, you are buying a repair profile. So ask yourself this: are you okay saving money each month, knowing one bad crash could take a big chunk of it back? 6. Charging and daily life, easy for some, stressful for others. EV ownership changes your habits. If you have home charging, you plug in at home and you wake up full. It becomes automatic. Without home charging, it flips. You start planning your day around chargers instead of letting the car quietly charge in the background. Now let us talk about the learning curve. Tesla reduces physical buttons and pushes controls into the screen and voice system. That sounds intimidating until you remember something simple. If you can talk to your phone, you can run this car. Voice commands can handle temperature and defrost quickly without menu hunting. Comfort geometry matters too. Seat height and entry space can determine whether getting in and out feels normal or feels like climbing. In plain language, it is designed so your knees and back do not feel like they are doing a workout every time you enter. Most people adapt within 1 week. If you cannot charge at home, the experience can become stressful fast. For many buyers, that single factor decides everything. 7. Who should wait and who should reserve? Let us be honest and practical. You should wait if you live in extreme climates and you need consistent range. You should wait if you hate first-generation surprises. You should wait if you need a larger vehicle for cargo. You should wait if you cannot charge at home. You should reserve if you want the lowest ownership cost. You have home charging. You drive moderate distances. And you are comfortable with a modern touch-screen style car. Tesla is targeting urban professionals, families who want a second car, and retirees over 55 who want the lowest cost per mile. Over 5 to 8 years, the Model 2 can save serious money versus gas. But now we underline the part that can break the dream. The 3 trade-offs that should scare anyone keeping this past 2030. Let me underline this, because this is where the story flips. 1. A battery with no real-world 15 to 20-year mass ownership proof. 2. Crash repairs that can jump from manageable to brutal, fast. 3. Post-warranty battery costs that can wipe out a decade of savings in one move. The Model 2 can be cheap to own until it is not. And once the warranty ends, the safety net ends too. After that, every big failure comes out of your pocket, not Tesla's. If you are over 55 and you want this to be your last car, treat long-term risk like a real cost. Not a rumor, not a comment section debate, a bill that could land in your lap when you least expect it. Finally, the Model 2 may not be the best Tesla ever built. It may not be the fastest. It may not be the quietest. It may not feel premium, but it could be the most important Tesla because it is designed to land below the average new car price while giving millions of people a chance to escape the gas cost trap. Do not let the headline choose for you. Do not let hype choose your next car. Let the math choose it. In the next video, I will put the Model 2 side by side with alternatives like the Chevy Equinox EV, Nissan Ariya, and Hyundai Kona Electric. Real costs, real trade-offs, and no brand worship. When it is live, I will link it in the pinned comment and in the description. If you want that comparison breakdown when it drops, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Now I want to hear from you. Are you reserving the Model 2, or is there one deal breaker that stops you? Drop it in the comments. I read them all, because whether you buy it or not, now you know what you are trading, what you are gaining, and what could cost you later.